Taras Shevchenko University, or officially the Taras Shevchenko National University of Kyiv, colloquially known in Ukrainian as KNU, is located in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. It is the third oldest university in Ukraine after the University of Lviv and University of Kharkiv. Currently, its structure consists of 15 faculties and 5 institutes. It was founded in 1834 as a Kiev Imperial University of St. Vladimir, and since then it has changed its name several times. During the Soviet Union era, Taras Shevchenko University was one of the top 3 universities in the USSR, along with Moscow State University and Leningrad State University. It is ranked as the best university in Ukraine in many rankings. Throughout history, the university has produced many famous alumni including Nikolai Bunch, Mikhailo Drahomanov, Mikhailo Hrushevsky, Nikolai Berdyev, Mikhail Bulgakov, Vyacheslav Chornovil, Leonid Kravchuk, and many others. Taras Shevchenko himself, banned from educational activities for political reasons, has worked for the Kyiv University as a field researcher. The university today, Taras Shevchenko University, is named after Taras Shevchenko, a major figure in Ukrainian literature and art. It is an institution of higher education that trains specialists in many fields of knowledge and carries out research. It is considered the most prestigious university in Ukraine and a major center of advanced learning and progressive thinking. It consists of more faculties and departments, and trains specialists in a greater number of academic fields than any other Ukrainian educational institution. Nowadays, as it has done throughout its history, the university retains its role of a major center of learning and research as well as an important cultural center. Its academics and students follow the long-standing traditions of the highest academic standards and democratic ideals. At present, the student body of Taras Shevchenko University totals about 20,000 students. This number includes almost 2,000 students at the Institute of International Relations, which is attached to Taras Shevchenko University. As training highly qualified specialists has always been the main goal, the faculties and departments constantly revise the curricula and introduce new programs. A number of faculties offer 4-year bachelor's and 2-year master's degree programs, together with traditional 5-year specialist degree programs. Currently, the stress is on students' ability to work independently and meet employers' requirements, thus practical experience in the field being of foremost importance. The curricula of all Taras Shevchenko University faculties are based on the combination of academic instruction with students' research work and the combination of thorough theoretical knowledge with specific skills. Having acquired theoretical knowledge in the first and the second year, in the third year undergraduates choose an area to specialize in. At the same time, they choose a field for their independent study, joining elective special seminars. The results of research are usually presented at the meetings of students' scientific societies or at scientific conferences. The most interesting results are published. History. St. Vladimir Royal University of Kiev. The university was founded in 1834, when the Emperor Nicholas I of Russia signed the charter about the creation of the university named after St. Vladimir, the ruler who Christianized the Kievan Rus. This name was chosen by the authorities of the Russian Empire, where the role of Orthodox Christianity was immense, and may have reflected the ongoing importance of Kiev as the cradle of Eastern Christianity for the entire empire. The university benefited from assets transferred from Vilnius University, which was closed in the aftermath of the November uprising of 1831. The first 62 students started their studies at the university in 1834. in its one faculty, the Faculty of Philosophy, which had two departments, the Department of History and Philology and the Department of Physics and Mathematics. There were new additions to the original department in 1835 and 1847, the Faculty of Law and the Faculty of Medicine. Later on, the original Faculty of Philosophy was divided into two separate units, the Faculty of History and Philology and the Faculty of Natural Sciences. There were no more additions to the number of departments until the 1920s. The walls of the main building are painted in red while the tops and bottoms of its columns are painted black. Ukrainian composer Mykola Leontovich's Shkedrik was premiered at the Kyiv University on December 26, 1916 by the university's choir directed by Alexander Kozhigants. Mikhailo Drahomanov University. In 1920, St. Vladimir University was renamed as Mikhailo Drahomanov University. Taras Shevchenko University. In 1939, St. Vladimir University was renamed after Taras Shevchenko. Since 1960, when the first international students were admitted, over 20,000 highly qualified specialists have been trained at Taras Shevchenko University for 120 countries. The first foreign students of the Taras Shevchenko University came from Cuba, Guinea, Indonesia, Ghana, Togo, Nigeria, Cameroon, Benin, Zanzibar, Yemen, Algeria, and Afghanistan. They continued on to become doctors, engineers, agriculturists, diplomats, economists, and statesmen in their respective countries. During the Soviet period, the Taras Shevchenko University received one Order of Lenin and one Order of the October Revolution. Additionally, in 2002 the asteroid 4868 Nushevia was named in honor of Kyiv Taras Shevchenko University. Academics, reputation and rankings. In 2009, Delovoy magazine ranked Taras Shevchenko University as the best university in Ukraine, being nationally the strongest in the greatest number of academic fields. According to the independent ranking of 228 universities in Ukraine performed by Compass, Taras Shevchenko University was ranked the first best position in Ukraine regarding the adequacy of alumni to the labor market of Ukraine. According to Scopus, Taras Shevchenko University has the highest research paper output of any Ukrainian university, and is also the top research producer. The university features in the Webometrics ranking of world universities at 1,346 out of 8,000 in the world, at 63 out of top 100 universities of the Central and Eastern Europe, and a leading academic institution in Ukraine. Foreign partner universities. The university currently maintains relations and, in some cases, student exchange programs with universities of 40 countries, a figure which includes a number of former republics of the Soviet Union and other countries which Ukraine traditionally, over the past 70 years prior to independence in 1991, did not have official bilateral relations with. A small selection of partner universities is displayed below. Organization and administration. Schools, faculties. These are the 14 faculties and 6 institutes into which the university is divided. Other institutes: Astronomical Observatory of the Taras Shevchenko University, Maximovich Scientific Library, University Botanic Garden named after academic O. Fomin, Khanov Natural Reserved Park of the Taras Shevchenko University, Regional Cisco Networking Academy, Information and AMP Computer Center of the Taras Shevchenko University, Scientific and Research Department of the Taras Shevchenko University, Center of Ukrainian Studies, Ukrainian Physico-Mathematical Lyceum, Ukrainian Humanitarian Lyceum, Science Park Taras Shevchenko University of Kyiv campus. After its initial establishment, the university was located in private rooms in Pekivsk, and was named for Saint Vladimir. Now the main building can be found at 60 Vladimirska Street, whilst a number of humanities departments are located at 14 Shevchenko Boulevard 14. Furthermore, there are departments located on Glashkov Street and Vasilkiska Street. The university's administration is housed in buildings 58 to 64 on Vladimirska Street. The Red Building, it was constructed from 1837 to 1843 and was built in the late Russian Classicism style by a Russian architect of Italian descent, Vincent I. Buratti. The building forms an enormous square enclosing a courtyard. The length of the main facade is 145.68 meters. The walls of the building are painted blood red and the capitals and bases of the portico's columns are painted black, corresponding to the colors of the ribbon of the Order of St. Vladimir, as Kyiv University used to bear the name of this order. The motto of the order, benefit, honor and glory, also subsequently became the motto of Kyiv University. Local tour guides sometimes state that Tsar Nicholas I ordered the entire main building painted red in response to student conscription protests during World War I to remind students of blood spilled by Ukrainian soldiers. The legend does not reflect the historical fact, as the building was painted red before World War I. In 1842, Nicholas I of Russia died long before World War I. Built at the top of a hill, this building has significantly influenced Kiev's architectural layout in the 19th century. Botanical Gardens. The university's A.V. Foman Botanical Garden was founded in 1839 and planned by architect V. Buratti and botanist R.E. Trout-Fatorom. The total area covered by the garden is around 5.22 hectares. It has a collection of over 10,000 species, forms and varieties of plants. The garden's greenhouse's height, after reconstruction in 1977, is about 33 meters and is the largest in the world. The university's first orangery was built in 1846–49 for its collection of tropical and subtropical plants, a collection which has now over 2,000 items and is one of the largest in Europe. The gardens are located at the city center campus, to the rear of the Red Building. The nearest metro station is University.It, Yellow Building and Maximovich Library. The Humanities Building, or Yellow Building of the university, is located at 14 Shevchenko Boulevard. Built in 1850–52, it was designed in the classical style by the architect Alexander Vikentyevich Buratti, son of V. Buratti, the architect of the main building. The building initially belonged to the first gymnasium. In 1919, the academic Juanedc, first president of the Academy of Sciences of Ukraine, took up residence in part of the building. Since 1959, the building has been part of the Kyiv National University. The Maximovich Library, built in 1939–40, is a neoclassical building designed by architects V. A. Osmarka and P. Alyoshin as the university's humanities building. Currently the library holds around 3.5 million books, making it currently the largest research library in Ukraine. Along with the No. 1 branch of the National Library of Ukraine, which was designed by the same architects in the 1929–30, and the main building of the university. The Maximovich Library forms an important and impressive architectural ensemble which is today considered to be one of Kiev's key collective architectural monuments. Architecture. In the 1960s, it became imperative that the Kyiv National National University acquire more space for its greatly expanded number of departments. It was with this in mind that the building of a complex of new buildings for the university started on the southwestern outskirts of Kiev. The authors of the final project were architects V. Ladny, M.P. Budilovsky, V. E. Kolomites, and engineer V. Y. Drizzo. The Institute of International Relations and Institute of Journalism's joint building at 36 Melnikova Street, developed by Kyiv project architects Onozenko, Ishera, Uduhovachny, Oklishuk and Wyvig, was awarded the State Prize of Ukraine in the field of architecture in 1995. Astronomical Observatory. The Astronomical Observatory of Kyiv National University is located at 3 Observatory Street, founded in 1845. It was initially planned to place an observatory in the main building of the university. However, it was later decided to build for a separate building to house the observatory. This task was again entrusted Vincent E. Beretta. It was built in 1841 to 1845 and officially opened on February 7, 1845. Notable alumni: Mikhail Margulis, Vladimir Klitschko, Vitaly Klitschko,